Welcome back. You are stay tuned to Business and Stocks Watch Live. Abayomi Obabolojo is my name. And we are now straight going to look at what the global Forex market is doing. And to do justice to that, with me this morning to the left of me is Mike Fowope, who is the African Director, Hantech Global Limited. You are looking cool.
Thank you very much.
Apparently, the Forex market is bringing good money, because all I know is that as traders, when you are making money, you smile. When you are not making money, you don't smile. Am I correct?
That's true.
All right, so you are making money apparently.
Yeah, doing well.
All right, to the right is Gboyega Shittu, who is the head business development. You two are smiling.
Afternoon, sir. When money is always flowing in, we'll keep smiling.
All right, Mike, do you know one thing that fascinates me in the Forex market? Wherever you are, whether in my village, in the interior part of Ondo State, or whether you are in the city, the market is not localized. You know that most stock markets are localized. Now we've talked about the African market, they are not centralized. You talk about the market in Zimbabwe, the market in Ghana, the market in Nigeria, but the Forex market is globalized. Anywhere you are, you may, regardless of your level of expertise or the years or age that you have traded the market, at any point in time you are trading the same set of currency. How is this an advantage?
Yeah, it is. Number one, is the most liquid market in the world. That means every time you press buy or sell, you are sure that you get your price at that point. You know, that's number one. And number two, it's a market that never sleeps. You know, a Nigerian Stock Exchange closes maybe around 2:30. But for this market, from Sunday 10 p.m. till Friday 10 p.m., you are trading. And if you make a mistake to press a buy or sell, your order is executed. You understand? It's executed. So it's the most liquid market, is easily accessible. Thank God for internet now. Everybody has access to mobile phone, internet. You know, everywhere you are, you can trade. You know, that's the beauty of this market. It's every day 5.3 trillion US dollar is exchanged hands. That's the trading volume. I mean, the total capitalization of the market in the day. So for that, it presents opportunity for everybody to trade anytime on the go. And
the truth of the matter is that most of the richest men in the world that we do hear about, they also trade Forex.
Yes, and even one thing about this market that most Nigerians are not taking advantage of, for those in commodities. For those in commodities, the very smart ones are taking advantage doing what we call forward contracts, just to edge against the fluctuation exchange rate. So almost everybody, the big commodity guys, they play in this market.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm coming to that. Gboyega,
yes, sir.
When I trade Forex, what is the risk that I carry? In stocks, I know this risk that I carry. All right. So when I trade Forex, what risk am I carrying at any point in time?
Now, I will start with this quote from Warren Buffett, who states that risk comes from not knowing what to do. Now, in Forex, just like any other business, if we don't actually know what we're doing, then the risk is high. But when we know the technical know-how, it's just like driving a car. If we don't know how to drive properly, we are putting the driver's life at risk. But if the driver knows how to drive properly, he can go from one point to another seamlessly. So the concept of risk, and when it comes to any business, depends mainly on the technicalities of how to run or to go about it.
I won't agree with you totally. Let me tell you the risk I run when I invest in the stock market.
Okay.
That the company dies. If the company dies, it's a stock. All right. I'm an ordinary shareholder. So my investment has gone. I cannot go to meet anybody to say, look, bring me my money,
Exactly.
right? When the central bank, the then central bank governor came and hammered Afribank, hammered which other bank? I think 2 others, and then hammered Oceanic, hammered Intercontinental, and all the rest. My money was gone with them, right? So that is my investment.
Yeah.
So now in Forex,
Yes.
Okay.
there must be a risk in everything one does in life. There is a risk.
Okay, fine. Let me chip in from exactly what you said. For instance, some banks were closed because I don't know. Now
Their shareholders fund was depleted.
Exactly. Now this is what we tell people, that from what you said, the technical know-how is very important. Now, if you want to trade FX, you need to do due diligence on the broker you are putting your funds with. It's very important. The broker must be regulated.
Yeah.
It's very important that the broker must be regulated, and also you must understand the modus operandi of the broker. For instance, two big brokers were regulated actually in US and UK, closed down because they were market making orders.
So when they were closed down,
Yes.
what happened to all those who were
fine.
patronizing them?
For instance, the one in UK, because they are regulated, parts of the funds were returned back to the traders. Why? It's because apart from regulation, they have they also have companies like insurance companies that insure certain amount of money. So it's important that that clients trade with regulated broking firm. Hampstead Global, for instance, has multiple regulation. We're regulated in UK, that's a tier 1 regulation. We're regulated in Mauritius, we're regulated in Japan, we're regulated in Australia, New Zealand as well. So it's very important. And aside from regulation, we must understand the modus operandi of the brokerage firm. If you know that this brokerage firm don't take reckless risk, you know that your money is safe with that broker. With Antec, your money is safe.
To corroborate what you are saying, I once tried to trade Forex. When I said they should sell and send my money, the brokerage firm, I think, was in Cyprus. They said they have transferred money, and I didn't see anything in my bank. Till today, the money is just hanging. I think one of the best advantage, or one of the advantages of having you, is that you are here in Nigeria.
Exactly.
We know you.
Exactly.
I know your wife.
You know my parents. You know my children.
I know your church.
I know my church. You know our office.
So you can't run
nowhere.
All right. That being said, I want to maximize returns in Forex trading. Gboyega, you are the head of business development.
Yes, sir.
All right. What business are you going to develop with me?
Now we have twofold. We train for our clients to be self-traders, and also we have a trade provider solution in a situation whereby if you don't have the time to trade, there's a solution that can mirror what we're doing, and you will be getting your return on investment.
In other words, there is a platform whereby I'm a busy executive.
Yeah.
I do not have time to sit by my system to be monitoring how currencies are fluctuating across the globe.
Yeah.
You could actually do that on my behalf.
Exactly.
You do it and I get the response.
We mirror our partner. They've been trading for over 3 years. They've turned their $1.5 million to $3.2 million in 2.5 years.
Wow.
Exactly. It's there.
How do I verify this thing you have said?
It's online. Next week, I want the production manager to be ready for us.
Yes, we actually promised to get that done this week, as we said last week. But one way or the other, maybe for communication gap or whatever, we couldn't achieve it. Mike, you don't need any confirmation from anybody now.
Exactly.
So all we need to do next week is
show
to
all these
come
things. Exactly.
early, and then we set the studio. I don't mind if it will require that we take you first, even before we do
No problem
our
about
stock
that.
market update. Continue.
So now what we do is we approached our partner that we want, because one thing is this, our company is not for wealth creation. We create wealth for people. So we said, okay, fine, these guys are doing very well. All we have to do is to have a system in place to replicate their trading on our clients' account. So as our partners are making money, our clients are also making money. And this, we have a lot of people are signing up for this, and it's so transparent. Our clients have access to their funds. They can opt in anytime and opt out anytime. They can withdraw anytime. You understand? They can add more capital if they're happy with what they are doing. They can stop at any time. It's very transparent. It's to create wealth for people. So, and there is none in Nigeria doing that, because this is actually developed to create wealth for people.
But let me ask one question, Gboyega.
Yes, sir.
I'm a Nigerian.
Okay.
I don't hold dollars. I hold naira.
Yes.
Right? And I have to trade in dollars.
Mhm.
How does currency fluctuation affect my input and profitability? Or shouldn't it be done in such a way that I can actually do this trading in naira?
Yes, we have Naira platform. We have Naira platform actually, so that you can trade in Naira. That way, you're not exposed to that risk.
Fluctuation.
Exactly. Then the other thing is this: we also advise our clients that because basically for us, we look at the overall picture, and we'll tell our clients when dollar was crashing, we told our clients to pull out, that dollar is likely going to crash. And when dollar was going to rally, remember there's one analysis we did together that I think 2015, we gave that to our clients, that even if you're not going to trade, just put in your funds there, because naira is going to weak because of the devaluation of naira. I remember that analysis, and it was the beginning of that rally. A lot of our clients took advantage of that rally.
Wow.
So we give we advise our client on what to do, so that they don't lose their money because of the
Fluctuation
in the exchange rate. And also they can take advantage of our Naira platform, so that that way they are secured from the exchange risk. So we have both Naira platform and the dollar platform.
Let me ask you this simple question. Please don't mind how stupid the question might sound. Naira platform, foreign currency platform, of the two, which is more profitable?
The two are profitable.
In the same capacity?
The same capacity.
How?
Now, it's all about buying and selling currency. When you place a sell order, and the sell order is you close in profits, definitely it will impact on the two platforms, irrespective of whether it's naira or dollar.
Yeah.
Let me ask this question again. I'm still asking you because Mike has done a lot of talking. Mike, leave me and Gboyega for a few minutes. Now, if I trade in naira, that means my input will be naira.
Exactly.
My profit will come in naira.
Exactly, sir.
If I trade in dollars, my profit will come in dollars.
Yes.
Am I correct?
You are correct.
Now, which means that the possibility that the two will earn me equal level of return, the probability tends to zero, in the sense that maybe when I was executing the transaction, don't mind my stupidity, right? Maybe when I was executing the transaction, dollar was exchanging against the naira for like 360, and by the time I sold, dollar is now 370, and I'm exchanging it back to naira as a Nigerian. I will be exchanging at 370, so I make more money.
Well, when it comes to that, you're very right. But in the same way, when one is a profitable trader, all this gap tends to be minimized.
Right.
And even at the back end, there is always stability in the way we always to ensure that clients' funds are secured, there's always a way of managing this at the back end. So in all fairness, whether it's Naira or it's dollar platform, profits, it's inevitable.
All right, Mike, last word from you. Okay, I won't allow you to go without giving us a strategy. What strategy do we look at? What currency pair are you bullish about?
Okay, presently in 1 minute I'll be done. I'm looking at USD card presently on a monthly time frame. Is trending inside the channel. Next week, hopefully, we'll have these things running so that people can see exactly. And if you remember the last time, 2010, I talked about PIMBA.
Yeah, you talked about
so PIMBA has formed. So likely USD card is going to retrace. Already I'm short, I'm selling, and then there's going to be like a 200 pips dip. Last week we talked about pound USD, and pound USD after that analysis moved on 100 pips down. 100 pips translate, depending on your lot size, $100 or $1,000.
Wow!
So for those who took advantage, congratulations, and for those for those who are still staying behind, should take advantage. Come to the training room in our office. For you to understand all this technicality, we teach them. They are very simple. Just come for our training in our office, and for you to for you to take advantage of this, all you need to do is to send your name space LTV to this number 08056905612. I repeat, send your name space LTV to this number 08056905612. And you know what, sir, if you understand how to read the chart very well, you can also apply the same wisdom to stocks and still be profitable. So if you come to learn the charts, you can trade FS and make money, and you can also understand what the chart is saying on your stock and take advantage of it.
Meanwhile, we have Armin Broker. And those equities that I actually picked as the stocks to watch for this week, I did not just use common sense.
Exactly.
I made use of the charts. Good. And also market fundamentals, and even the fundamentals of those equities to arrive at that. You can see what this program is all about is you making money, either in Forex, we have Mike here, or in stocks. We'll also still subsequently do real estate and some others as we move ahead. Last word from you, Gboyega.
Now, for you to trade successfully, I tell you, just relax and come to Antec. We have first-class training that we do for our clients, and it runs Monday to Thursday, every day of the week from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Send your name dash 0805 LTV, your name dash LTV, then to this number 0805-690-5612. 0805-690-5612. Guys,
thank you very much, sir.
That next week we must not miss it.
No, we'll come here on time and settle everything.
Gboyega,
we are in for business.
I will be right back talking with Aruna Kebira live from the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. You cannot afford to change it down.